Shanti. Avyakt BaapDada. Today's date 22nd January 1970. 22nd January 1970. Murli's title is The Final Course is to Know the Feelings in the Mind. The final course is to know the feelings in the mind. Today, where are all of you sitting and what are you seeing? Are you seeing the Avyakt form while stable in the Avyakt form, or are you trying to see the corporeal form in the subtle form? There is sound in this world, whereas there is no sound in the subtle region. And this is why Baba is teaching all the children the drill to take them beyond sound. The practice of coming into sound is 1 second. Baba is saying the practice of coming into sound in 1 second and going beyond sound in 1 second is absolutely essential at the present time. The time will come when, as you stabilize yourself more and more in the Avyakt stage, you will be able to know the feelings in someone's mind through the signals of the eyes. Baba is saying, the time will come when, as you stabilize yourself more and more in the Avyakt stage, you will be able to know the feelings in someone's mind through the signals of the eyes. It will not be necessary to speak or listen to anyone. Such a time now is going to come. Just as when you come in front of BaapDada and he knows the thoughts and feelings within your mind without you telling him, in the same way you children have to study this final course. Just as you speak the language of the mouth, in the same way there is the conversation of the spirit, which is called a heart-to-heart conversation. So a spirit talks to a spirit, but how do spirits converse through the mouth? When you stabilize yourself in the spiritual stage, the spirit will be able to know another spirit easily and clearly. Just as in this world you know the feelings of one another by speaking about them, for this, which aspect of dharana is needed? The special need to keep the line of the intellect constantly clear. If there is any disturbance in your intellect or mind, or if the line is not clear, you will not be able to understand one's another thoughts. Baba is saying, if there is any disturbance in your intellect or mind, or if the line is not clear, you will not be able to understand one another's thoughts and feelings because of the line of not being clear. And Baba is also saying, because of the line not being clear, there is a mixture of your own thoughts. This is why each of you should check whether the line of your intellect is clear. Is there any type of obstacle in your intellect that is causing distress? Do you have 3 aspects of being unbreakable, immovable, and tireless in your life? If even one of these 3 aspects is lacking, then understand that the line of the intellect is not clear. When the line of the intellect becomes clear, what will that person's stage and consciousness be? As the line of your intellect, that is, the line of your intellect becomes clearer, what will remain in your consciousness? The future of any aspect would be just as clear as the present. For that person, the present and the future would be the same. Nowadays, science has shown things of different places so clearly that you are able to see even distant things. In the same way, those whose effort is clear will see the things of the future very close through very far away. Baba is saying, in the same way, those whose effort is clear will see the things of the future very close, although very far away. Nowadays, when people watch television, they are able to see everything very clearly. So their intellect and vision can see and recognize everything clearly through television. There would be no difficulty making effort in any aspect. In the same way, have that experience and recognize of the final stage in yourself to see how close you are able to the final stage. When the sun has fully risen, you are able to see everything very clearly, and the darkness and haziness has finished. In the same way, when you have an unbreakable relationship with the Almighty Authority, you can see everything within yourself very clearly, and if while you are walking along, the darkness or haziness of Maya which hides the truth come in your effort, comes in your effort, it will be removed. Baba says, and if you file, and Baba says, and if while you are walking along, the darkness or haziness of Maya, which hides the truth, comes in your effort, it will be removed. When you have an unbreakable relationship with the Almighty Authority. Then Baba says, for this always remember two things. All the children have come to this alaukic fair. Just as a Lokik father takes his children to a fair and buys something or other for those who are specially loved, so what unique thing would BaapDada give to all of your children today at this unique fair? What is BaapDada giving to you as a memorial of this alaukic sweet meeting? Always have pure thoughts for others and pure thoughts for the eternal self. Baba is saying, always have pure thoughts for others and pure thoughts for the eternal self. Have pure thoughts for the eternal self and for others. Always remember these two things. You will not, Baba is saying, you will be able to create your own stage with pure and positive thoughts, and you will be able to serve many souls by having pure and positive thoughts for them. So, this is the imperishable gift that Baba has brought from the subtle region for all the children. Is BaapDada's love greater or is the children's love greater? Some children must be thinking that the love of all of them is greater than BaapDada's love. The love of some is greater, but they are not the majority. There is love, but it is not unbroken and constant. The love of the children changes its form a great deal. The love of BaapDada remains unbroken and constant. So now tell me. So Baba is saying the love of BaapDada remains unbroken and constant. So now tell me, whose love is greater? When BaapDada sees the children, because he has the third eye, he sees them in their three forms. What are those three forms? Just as you children see Baba in his three forms, and all of you know those three forms. So Baba also sees the children in their three forms. One is the form of an effort maker. Second is the future of the confluence age, which is the angelic form. And thirdly, the future deity form. He has a vision of all the three forms. The three forms of each one are clearly visible. Just as you are clearly able to see this body of the present time, in the same way, these three forms are very clearly visible to the divine eye. It is easy to speak about something that you have seen with your eyes. It is slightly difficult to speak about something that you have only heard about, but it is easy to speak about something that you have seen, and it is also clearer. So it is just as easy to speak about these three forms of each one of Baba is saying. So it is just as easy to speak about these three forms of each one seen through this divine or Avyakt eyes. In the same way, you will be able to see these three forms of one another. At present, Baba is saying, at present, it is according to your effort and according to your capacity. But after a little while, this term according to capacity will finish and each of you will claim perfection according to your number. So, BaapDada is seeing the perfect stage of all of you. Perfection will be number-wise. Would you call both the number 1 beat of the rosary and the 108th beat of the rosary perfect or not? Would you call them victorious souls? A victorious jewel means to attain perfection according to your own number. For that soul, that is the first stage of perfection within the whole drama. For instance, even the 8th emperor will be called a world emperor, but there will be difference in the perfect happiness in the world of the first world emperor and the perfect happiness in the world of the 8th world emperor. In the same way, here also each one is attaining perfection according to their own number. This is why BaapDada continues to see the perfect stage and the effort of the present moment. What you are at present and what you are going to become. You asked, did you not? Baba is asking, you asked, did you not about what Baba does while he's sitting in the subtle region? This is what he continues to observe while he also does the service of giving subtle cooperation. Each one thinks, I don't know what Baba does while sitting in the subtle region. The speed of service there is a lot faster than that of the corporeal world, because here there were also, Baba is saying, because here there was also the account of the corporeal body, but Baba is free from even that bondage. He does not exist just for himself, but for all souls. Just as each of you has the experience of leaving a body and taking a body, in the same way, do you have the experience of completely renouncing the consciousness of the body and becoming bodiless? Baba is asking. In the same way, do you have the experience of completely renouncing the consciousness of the body and becoming bodiless? When you want and taking the support of the body, when you want to perform actions, you have to increase this experience. You will have the experience of that costume being completely separate from the soul that adopts the costume. You must now have this experience a lot more. Constantly remember that you have now almost returned home. You have taken the support of the body just for the sake of service. But as soon as your service finishes, you can instantly make yourself light. When you return home somewhere having been on duty, you consider yourself to be very light. Baba is saying when you return from somewhere having been on duty, you consider yourself to be very light. You change your uniform and wear your indoor clothes. In the same way, you have taken the support of the costume, that is the body, and then as soon as the service finishes, try to become light and detached from the burden of those clothes. Baba is saying, in the same way, you have taken the support of the costume, that is the body, and then as soon as service finishes, try to become light and detached from the burden of those clothes. Then Baba says, who will be able to become detached from the costume in a second? If there is any tightness, you will not be able to become detached. When something is stuck, it is difficult to remove. Baba is saying, when something is stuck, it is difficult to remove it. When it is loose, it is easily removed. In the same way, if there is not any easiness in your sanskars, you will not be able to experience the bodiless stage. You were told that you have to become easy and alert. You should not remain so easy that Maya comes easily. At some times you have to remain easy, and at other times you have to remain alert. So, you have to remain easy and alert. Only those who are like this will be able to maintain this practice. BaapDada is not seeing the children as new, because he knows all three aspects of time. So how can you say that you are new? Therefore, all of you are very old ones. You cannot calculate how old you are, so do not consider yourselves to be new. You are very old ones. Baba is saying, you are very old ones, and you old ones have come to claim your right once again. Maintain this intoxication constantly, eternally. Never say, we will make effort, we will see. No, those who have come last have to think that they will go fast. If you keep the aim of going fast, your effort will be according to that. Therefore, never think we people came at the end and so we will become subjects. No. Even those who come at the end have a right to claim a royal status. Acha. The Avyakt meeting is also a meeting. Therefore, all of you have to have this faith. We will definitely claim a royal status. Who will become that if we don't? Which souls are counted as the few out of a handful? It is we souls who are the few out of a handful. In this drama, don't forget this faith of yours. BaapDada is pleased seeing the future of all the children. To meet each one is the thought. Baba is saying to meet each one is the thought in the mind. But unlike all of you in this physical world, BaapDada does not belong to this physical world now. So according to your world, time also has to be absorbed. In the subtle region, there is no time or clock. But in this physical world, all of these things have to be taken into account. Therefore, there is no sun or moon, so how can there be day or night? This is why there is no bondage of time. Acha. Om Shanti.